Hey Devon, it's just me. Anyway, I just saw your video on you're freaking out about why we're here and what's our purpose in life. Unfortunately, I don't have those answers for you. But there are 3 books that I definitely thought would be not beneficial to bring up, but 3 books that really helped me because I had a hard time struggling with this too a while ago. Now the first one I'll get with the newest one. It's the one that everybody knows these days, The Secret. It's really good. It basically focuses on the law of attraction. Expose your thoughts to what you want, you will receive it. And in personal experience, it works. It's kind of weird. I don't know how, but it does. And I'm very thankful that it does, because I'd be fucked otherwise. The next one here is You Can Heal Your Life by Louise Hay. This is also a great book. She also goes on about the law of attraction, but kind of in a different way. The third one is very different. Now this one might actually answer your questions more than anyone. Seth Speaks by Jane Roberts. Jane Roberts was channeled by a guy named Seth. Seth is a personality who no longer is focused in physical reality, who dedicated his startling view of the universe beyond the 5 senses to an earthly body of writer Jane Roberts, and reveals these astounding facts. What to expect immediately after death, how to glimpse into past lives, ways to contact dead friends and relatives, new revelations about the Dead Sea Scrolls, what reality happened on Calvary, and the 3 lost civilizations that preceded Atlantis, and much, much more. It sounds like a crock of shit, but it's understandable. He goes on about, this is the way I perceive it. Now it's been a while since I've read this book. I've read it a few times, but it's been about a year or so. What he goes on about is that our reality is totally, basically non-existent. Everything we know about us, everything we know about Earth, everything we know does not exist whatsoever. It's just a reality that we perceive because it's the only thing that our conscious can grasp and comprehend. And our present, past realities are just a small fraction of who we really are. That there's different playing levels of life, if you will, of being. And the way I understand it is that we are in multiple dimensions of being. And I can't really explain it to make you understand. I understand what he means. I mean, it took me quite a long time to get it. But it makes sense after it clicked. So he basically says, have you ever picked up an instrument and started playing it with no prior knowledge, or have you ever just done something without any real knowledge about it and you were able to pick it up? Chances are is that you're actually doing that in another reality, and that we're all connected. Like, all the multi-dimensionals are connected, and our thoughts are part of this other dimensional self, and what? I sound like a I don't know, a douchebag talking about it, because I can't really get it out the way I want to say it. But if you can get your little hands on this book, it is such a great read. Like I said, it took me a while to get into it and to understand. But basically, we manifest our own reality. We manifest what we get in life, and we do it through the power of our thoughts. And we can actually channel into deepening ourselves. It's really hard to explain. I didn't realize I would be making a video response about this. For some reason I was compelled to. I didn't even know where any of these books were because they were packed away. Within 5 minutes I had them all in my hand. So I'm like, well, I guess it's a sign that I should make a video. good. This one you can actually rent. It's a movie, and the written book is no different than the spoken movie. Everything is exactly the same. It's the script of the movie, except it was a good movie. So yeah, I would suggest, if you can't get your hands on this book, I would suggest the movie. Louise Hay, she has so many books out, and it's unreal. Like, it's crazy. She's a good writer. There's a new book. I think it's called The New World, or New Earth, or New Heaven, or New something. And it's all the craze. It was basically preceding The Secret. I've never read it. I don't know what's about it, but apparently it's all about the same stuff. You may have heard that book as well. Oprah Winfrey endorses it. So, you know, when Oprah Winfrey endorses something, it's gotta be good. But, yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't know if I helped out at all. If you have any questions at all, I can try to find an answer for you if you can't find these books. I love searching crap. This book, unfortunately, doesn't really have an index at all. So this one will be very hard to find any specific answers. Oh, another thing about this book is if I'm having like a hard day or whatever, or if I'm having a hard time understanding something in life or whatever it may be, all I really have to do is kind of go like, it's probably why my books fall apart, but kind of go like this, stop wherever I feel, and whenever page I land on usually corresponds to something that I'm having issues with at the time. So it's really kind of weird. I don't know. I can't explain it. Like I said, it's very hard to take in, and it's hard to take in all at once. This took me, Seth Speaks took me months to even grasp. I was reading it, shaking my head going, fucking crock, what the hell? Whatever, right? But it makes sense now that I've grasped it, and I can kind of comprehend it. There's still some things where I'm like, how is that even possible? How is that possible? Like, things that don't exist. But how can things not exist yet we all can exist together? It's pretty much our own perception, our own reality. Another one, I can actually send you this book if you're interested. It's called The Greatest Secrets of the World. It's an odd book. It talks about the reptilian people. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, and it's got a lot of interesting things in there about our purpose in life, where we came from. That was interesting. So anyway, yeah, like I said, if you have questions or whatever, excuse me, shoot me a message. I'll try to find an answer for you, or try to find you a reference point or new books or whatever, if you're interested. Whatever. Okay, see you later. Bye.